Oh, we're out of time. Battery's low.
It's a lie!
It's a lie!
That could have been more poorly timed. Fuck! Why did you just scream fuck? Fuck her up already! Shut the fuck up!
Shut the fuck up! Please, shut the fuck up, everyone.
I really...
Aurelia Chase.
I don't know why, but I just thought of like, oh. You've come to face me? Well, I can't beat the shit out of you without getting closer.
What?
Have you not seen that? Sorry, guys. We got wildly sidetracked.
Man, you don't want to know what we just experienced.
Aurelia Chase. Are you
But I will tell you
approaching
that
me?
it was. I will tell you that it was very interesting.
It was incredibly funny. It's honestly really inconceivable that you're not going to be able to see it. I was really trying to think of a word I could.
Aurelia Chase. You elected to reveal your true nature in these final moments. This confession demonstrates you are depraved, of very low intelligence, or both. However, you've shown you may be capable of reflection in the end. A remarkable hamasha. The average observer may have been able to reach catharsis. There was naturally no doubt that I would be able to achieve the perfect ending to this tragedy. That is all that had to be stated. Lower the curtain, Judge.
Who said I was done? Your mother last night? Ooh!
You truly have no artistic sense. What else could you add that would not ruin the moment?
Lillian put the key in me.
She put a what in you? The missing parts in your confession are honestly... What? Honestly superfluous. I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that.
A key,
so I don't dirty my ears.
a key. Akira?
Akira?
Akira! Leave me alone! You did well to corner me to this point. You did well to to this point, Victoria. There is, however, no single mistake you made. You should have taken your victory when you had the chance, dumbass. But now it might just slip through your fingers.
At this stage, our efforts have become categorically Sisyphine. Circumstances haven't appreciably changed with your confession.
Oh, it made a huge difference. You lost your trump card. It was very effective, but now I've got nothing left to lose. Pray that I won't manage to claw back out of this hole, or there won't be anything you can do.
Is hollow bravado all you wanted to add? Please spare us this tiresome farce, Judge.
Certainly, Miss Chase's motives are clear now, but they change nothing about the case. You're the only one that could have shot the victim and hidden the key, defendant.
I had a little bit of time to think about it now, Your Honor. And I realized who it was. I know who managed to plant that key. The fuck?
What? We both know this is just another bluff of yours.
You said you'd give me a chance, Your Honor. I honestly admitted that I had no idea earlier. I didn't use up my shot yet.
I suppose you didn't.
God damn it, you
Fuck.
flame tips and your loopholes.
Ugh, I just want to fuck. Very well, you will get one chance. One. If this makes no sense or no difference to the case, I will immediately end it.
I'm standing on the thinnest of ice, but that suits me just fine. That way I won't even have to think about whether I should pull all the stops. I don't have to try and pull off the ruse of the century here. Earlier we established it should have been impossible for anyone else to plant that key. I couldn't have eaten it before the crime, and there was nobody that could have fed it to me after. That's incorrect. There was in fact one person that had the opportunity. I don't think I'm above using a stupid solution to keep this trial going. It doesn't have to be true. It doesn't even have to be plausible. It only has to be something that can't be easily denied with logic and the established facts. I present the true culprit! This person had the opportunity to plant the key! Victoria Preston!
Wow, okay.
This is who we should be taking a closer look at!
While you performed adequately in the dramatic build-up, you need to improve the actual intelligence of your suggestions.
Oh man.
That is hardly anything new or surprising, isn't it, Judge?
I don't see how that person could have planted the key at all.
Alright, being serious now. I'm sure this is what you meant. Still, I have to make sure we're on the same page. May I have this dance?
Huh, you still had to ask? Try not to trip up too much.
Yeah! Oh my god, that's actually fucking so amazing. The one who planted the key. It's you, Lillian! You're the real mastermind behind this case!
Did I hear that right?
No, actually, you lost your hearing about 5 minutes ago. Oh, wait a second.
You're accusing Miss Marstella? Wasn't she on your side?
Yeah, why would you say something like that, Aurelia?
I'm so hurt.
I'm just so heartbroken. How could you? After I tried to help you out so many times.
After I tried to help you out so many times. How would that even helpful? But I'm afraid that's simply a result of you being too clever for your own good. It's just the sort of thing a murderer would enjoy to do, but feel less suspicious.
So that's the extent of our friendship. You betrayed just like that. Wow.
I wish I wouldn't have to do this, but it's the only rational answer. Which means you're the traitor here!
No matter what this is supposed to be, we should not be subjected to it. The defendant is bluffing. Even the least intelligent observer should be seeing that this is mere chicanery.
Is that true?
Your Honor, I'm accusing my best friend of murder. That's not a choice I would make lightly. Do I look like I'm not completely serious to you?
I didn't mean to imply you weren't.
Well, you fucking did, dumbass! Sorry, I got
Elucidate
excited.
your ostensible logic, then, and calm the fuck down.
No!
Well, it cannot be disputed that Lillian was permitted to... Okay, to be alone with you after the crime.
My accusation, it's kind of a base.
Speed, I'm watching your stream. Why are you trying not to laugh? This disrespectful as shit, bro.
Yo, my theory is kind of baseless.
Read your fucking
Are you
lines.
seriously going to...
Read it!
Are you seriously going to claim that provided her opportunity to insert a key into your mouth?
Absolutely!
And are we meant to simply accept that asinine claim? There is no scenario in which that's remotely palpable. Yeah, tell her, Victoria. Do not dare attempt to act like you're on my side now.
Oh shit, she's gonna break the umbrella in two! I really hoped I wouldn't have to explain this, but I'm left with no choice. It's gonna come off as a surprise that the crime left me in shock and disbelief. As a result, Lillian spent some time comforting in the side room, and things are a little intense.
What do you mean by that? What do you...
We were French kissing, and she had the key in her mouth.
What the fuck?
The details might be a little too...
Oh my god, she's actually saying that! Yo! Hey!
I was kidding!
Yuri?
Dude, Yuri and my ex-attorney! Dude, Yuri! Oh.
Oh, okay.
He jumped the train so fucking hard!
We spoke this into existence.
They were slapping, involved among other things.
Oh my. Wow.
We are flustered now, that's the only way I can think of.
How dare you plan such debauchery in our minds? Even you would certainly not lower yourself to that conduct with such inappropriate timing.
Strange things can happen when emotions run high. The truth is safe. Bottom line is that William was just
Oh my god.
Nope, they were, definitely Frenching.
Yeah.
The bottom line is that Lillian was as close to my mouth as you can possibly get. We're doomed here, you motherfuckers, and you will like it! She absolutely had a chance to slip that key. That is terrible phrasing with what you just said, Aurelia.
Well, I can certainly see why you would have preferred to keep this private. Though I assume you have no actual proof for this.
I'm sorry, do you want to see the fucking bite marks on my nose?
No shot! Aurelia's wild, but she's not into recording herself. And I deny everything. She's totally exaggerating how intimate it actually got.
Pardon?
Excuse me?
You knew nobody would buy such a ridiculous story. That's exactly why you did it. It also can't be this. It also can't disprove it. That'll be enough for now because there's no more pointing to you. The fact that you're clearly the only one who could have murdered Mr. Gart.
You don't get to do that. That isn't relevant to what we're talking about.
It very much is the key to how you masterminded this incident. I would like to remind everyone of my theory that the victim was poisoned.
Come on, get with the program. That's been denied already.
That's not quite correct. We determined that no unknown substances were present on the display case. This only rules out everyone except you, Lillian. I'd like to remind the court that there is still no other explanation for the unusual symptoms the victim showed.
I don't follow, Miss Chase. How does no poison being found not rule out everyone, including her?
When did the display case get checked? It was after the second crime. There's actually two very possible possibilities. One, there was never any poison left on that case. And two, there was poison in the case when the victim was there, but it was cleaned up later. Only one person could have cleaned it up. The one that had no alibi out of those who went downstairs. You conveniently carried the means to do it with you. The guard must have seen you erasing the evidence! That's why he had to die as well!
This is invariably becoming more ludicrous. Lillian has never been to this tower before, let alone the locked floor. Forget removing the poison. There was no way for her to plant it in the first place.
The only one who would be able to confirm that for sure was the very security guard she killed. But she's my original poison theory is still on the table if she is involved.
Even if we were to concede that your theory is inconsequential to this trial, it's inconceivable the poison actually killed her. Furthermore, Lillian is not the plaintiff. This Slayer rule would not apply to her.
Okay, and? Who said I cared?
And? Who cared?
Regardless, we ought to...
I see what you're trying to do now. You're going to abuse the fact that this is a civil trial. Very clever, Aurelia.
Right. Guess you caught on, huh?
Just follow my lead and repeat my next phrase.
Right, Your Honor. I request to file a motion.
A motion this far into the trial? What is it now?
I consider it a strong possibility that Lillian poisoned Miss Holden. She knew the poison would impair her judgment and make her more likely to attack me. She knew I'd be at this auction and made sure this encounter would happen far in advance. It was her goal from the start to frame me, but it's clear she contributed to this outcome. You're therefore wishing some third-party complaint against her.
And what do you suggest that is? You can complain all you want, it won't change the fact that this isn't her trial. Aren't you supposed to be a lawyer? You should know this stuff. A third-party complaint can be filed by a defending party in a civil trial if they think someone is liable. That person is then added as a defendant. She's trying to shift some of the responsibility onto me.
Indeed. It happens quite often in civil trials as people are not eager to accept full responsibility for anything.
No, I'm kidding.
What? If Miss Chase's theory is true, then this move certainly makes some sense. What were you alluding to? I'm confused.
Well, Your Honor, you're not Noah.
Sorry, what were you alluding to? I don't know.
Oh, sorry, my bad. What were you alluding to?
There is nothing remotely sensical about this. Aurelia is unable to dispute her own guilt. This trial is decided.
I'm afraid this is so relevant to the outcome of this trial. After all, William contributed to Mrs. Holden and McCock's death. I should only be sentenced to pay the full amount of $1 million. Trying to contribute and say 30%, then we should be paying 300K of that. We can conclude the trial until the question of her involvement is sorted out.
This is a lazy, artless, half-witted attempt to prolong this trial. I request a motion to strike everything the defendant has just said. Because it is an affront to rationality.
Your fucking entire existence is an affront to rationality.
Well, it certainly seems hard to tell if this motion's made in good faith.
Don't look at me.
So what do we do now?
This is as far as your plan went. You have known you'd fight it tooth and nail.
I thought it was good enough to pass.
It should be, in theory. There's still a way to save this. Leave the rest to me. Are you sure you're speaking in your clan's best interest there, Victoria?
My client wants this trial to be settled without further delays like any rational person.
I'm broke. Even if you sentenced me to pay 1 million, you'd have to be hard-pressed to collect even half of that. Lillian, on the other hand, well, I won't say she's swimming in cash, but she runs a shop. Look at that outfit. She's got some money to waste.
Hey! What the fuck?
I mean, I know I meant to hate you, but that's too far, man! If your client actually wants to see money, she'd have better chances to get a decent amount with another defendant in the mix.
We will not be entertaining your transparent proposals, Aurelia.
And then you see Susan slowly walking up to her, and she's like,
Actually, I kind of want money, so...
You see, my bank account, it's kind of empty.
No! Why don't we let her do it?
My bank
my
account,
fucking God.
it's kind of empty.
You are as readable as a book. No.
No! My bank account, it's kind of empty. This is not up for debate. Listen to my orders. Know your limits, accept this outcome. Victoria, why are you trying not to laugh? That's disrespectful as shit, bro. Do you not care about your client? Rich stuff. Weren't you all about not settling for average? Don't misunderstand. I can read her as well. It's a desperation move because she thinks you can turn the tables later. She's doubling down while in the worst spot, and that never ends well. Let her, I say. You're out of your asinine mind. My impeccable checkmate. Why would you permit her to move out of it?
There's something you can't always count on with bad gamblers. They don't know how to quit when they're ahead. You seem terrified at the prospect. What, do you suddenly now think you can handle a couple more desperate arguments? Or is that your bag of tricks has run out?
This would have been settled ages ago if it weren't for everyone's ill-advised interference. You imbeciles! This court is allowing her to keep getting away with this.
She can't keep
getting away with this!
She can't keep getting away with this! Whatever it is, too, you really did have me cornered. I'm sure you predicted all rational moves, maybe all accident moves. That didn't mean I was out of moves, so the option to do what you hate the most. Moves so unfathomably irrational that you could have never considered it.
If the plaintiff does not object, then I see no need to deliberate. The defendant's motion to file a third-party complaint is hereby granted. Lillian Marstella is now the third-party defendant, with Aurelia Chase being the third-party plaintiff. The accusations against her are proven. She may be held liable for parts of the claim against the defendant.
You'll regret this, Aurelia. You think you stand a chance against me when you can't even beat Victoria?
That's a low blow.
It's a three-way match now. It's a threesome. I'll wreak havoc on both of you amateurs.
Yeah, I snuck that last part in.
I'm sorry. Just it's a threesome, and then I'll wreak havoc on both of you amateurs. What kind of havoc we talking about, Lillian? Eh?
Well, I guess.
Mwah!
Well, I guess we can determine that Lillian is a dom for sure.
Oh my god!
What? If who else? If I'm not gonna say it, who's gonna say it?
Nobody. That's where your stellar acting holds up. Sorry, that's where your stellar
Don't you mean
Cantabella.
Marstellar? Don't you mean my Marstellar acting?
I was gonna say his speller.
Speller Cantabeller.
Where are you? Swedish? Speller Cantabella. Oh boy.
Anyway, I'd like to defend myself. There is nothing about Aurelia's theory that even merits a defense.
I'm sorry, Victoria. Are you Lillian's lawyer? No? Oh, I didn't think so.
I'm with you there, but I have a legal duty to respond to these allegations.
That certainly should be the next step.
Good. Then get ready for me to tear you a new one with some real logic.
I'm so ready for the big contradiction she's gonna leave out there.
Stupid.
Aurelia's a stupid face. Yo, no.
She's a stupid poo-poo head.
God damn it. She got me there. Yo, no.
What? 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 What the fuck do you want?
Come along.
No! Fuck! Wait a minute. Did I say that in like the exact same way that you predicted?
All that was missing was the what crats.
Clap along if you feel like a room. Clap along
Whoa, what
if
is
you
the theme?
feel like a room without a roof.
A waltz?
I'm fucking banging right now. My like head bang. Oh god.
Nice try, but your theory is nothing but hot garbage. Maybe I could have fed you the key, but I couldn't have gotten it. Never thought about that, did you? Your poison theory is speculative as heck. I'd also need some crazy luck for that to work, and do I look like Nagito Komaeda?
What is our evidence? We haven't had
Or
to use this in
Yuki
decades. What the fuck does this say again? I have no fucking idea. I'm ready to wait to the cross. Crazy luck, you say? Well, I see our contradiction, Noah.
Mr. Guard also obviously wasn't killed by me. He was still alive when I left that room. I was just entering the autonomy room when I heard the gunshots. I rushed back immediately and was first to find his body. Can't sue me for that.
Why, did you see the contradiction?
Thank you. Yeah, thank you for leaving the most obvious contradiction in the testimony.
I didn't
Lillian,
do
that
it.
makes
I
this very
swear.
easy.
I didn't do it. I swear. I swear. We didn't do it. I swear. I didn't do it. I swear. I swear to God, I didn't do it.
I fucking knew this would happen. I warned all of you.
This feels like Ray. Just so sick
You
of everyone's
idiots.
shit. You.
All of you are stupid. This is a transparent ploy to talk about a completely irrelevant incident.
Finally. Seriously took this much just to get some testimony on it. It's very likely whoever killed Mr. Guy did it for some reason related to Mrs. Holden McCock's murder. Even you conceded that much earlier. No, that's worth arguing now. She's giving testimony. I'm not allowed to cross it. Where do you want to go first?
I refuse to waste my time acknowledging that Philistine retainer of yours. Even Victoria knows she can't be me. That should tell you something.
I'm not letting you off the hook that easily, now, lesbian. You've deceived me for long enough.
Very well. Your cross-examination, Miss Chase. What was that? What did you call her?
A friend? Or ex-friend? Ex-girlfriend, maybe?
Well, okay.
Oh, well, the Lillian Marstello was here. Did you know that the Lillian Marstello was here?
We have not seen Lillian Marstella and the True Mastermind in the same room together yet, so...
No way! Alright, what's the name was it?
That one.
What could it be, Noah?
Alright, so should we actually press anything, or should we just...
Pardon?
What? Okay. Alright, well,
What?
I guess we have to press. Oh, maybe we
Is it
present that,
this?
actually. Yeah, I think so.
Wait, what's the map looking like? Oh wait, there's an immovable object. Duh. But I think it's still the affidavit to this one. Is it this? Okay, there we go.
Alright.
Girl, come on. This one won't fly.
You think you get to spot lies the way I do? That's rich, girl.
You know I'm not rich. I don't need to spot anything. Because I've already got it documented in my black and white that you're talking about nonsense.
In your black and white? That witness statement isn't going to bail you out. Aurelia, please, I know what they said. That can all be true, but it's still only circumstantial.
I'm not talking about how the obvious conclusion from this is that you did it. Where did you say you were again when you heard the gunshots? The autonomy room? Well, that's just straight up impossible.
Eh? What are you talking about? I totally went there.
Nope, not possible. The devil's in the details of this affidavit. Says that Dr. Hollinger and Mr. Koh left the door open while investing the room. You truly did as you said and went to the autonomy room. They should have seen you pass by. Well, this account doesn't mention anything of the sort. There's no way for you to go to that room unnoticed.
But Miss Chase, why would she lie about something like that?
Obviously, she tried to distance herself from the crime scene. Your story would be even worse if the best she could say was that she was right outside the room. Because it sure strains belief that she wouldn't have seen the killer at all then.
It's cute when you try so hard to sell your point. If you actually think this is a gotcha, you're just silly.
You're a little silly.
You're a silly Billy.
You're a little silly goober, Aurelia.
You're a goofy goober.
I'm a goofy goober! Yeah. Can you explain?
You should have spent more time looking at all the other evidence.
All the others are there.
Shut the fuck up. Use your eyes. It's a circular hallway. There are always two paths from one door to another.
Girl,
shut up.
I mean, I get it's intentional, but like...
She's really just giving out the most nothing burger statements to get this going, which, you know what? Fair enough. We need to get this second murder involved somehow.
Well, it's not even a nothing burger, it's just a complete contradiction. There was a shelf in the fucking way.
Yeah.
Yeah, this gray cube was like a square, right? Was like a shelf, right?
You assumed I walked clockwise to reach the autonomy room, but I actually walked counterclockwise.
You assumed I have a clockwise hair roll, but I actually have an anti-clockwise, anti-counterclockwise, anti-clockwise.
That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. This might be the worst comment of all time.
Okay, idiocracy. There's like a 50-50 chance you top idiocracy in STRA 2.
I know you're desperate to pin this on me, or pin me down, but try not to put words into my or put your tongue in my mouth. I mean, wait, hold on. Try not to put words into my mouth.
Can I be so honest? That was so funny. Because it feels like you were trying to do a joke, but then you actually forgot what the line was saying. Like you were doing the joke, and then you're gonna say the line. You're like, "Wait, shit! I need to read it again," and then you just kept fluttering. You went counterclockwise from Justice to Apollo. Fucking god damn it!
A chalo bustus?
I'm gonna bust this to autonomy.
What?
But that's
Speechless, huh? Must be pretty embarrassing to miss something that obvious. I'll clarify it for you in my testimony. Hope that helps.
Oh my god, Lillian. I love you.
unfortunately I love Aurelia.
No!
Did you seriously think an excuse like that would work? No, because I gotta go to the bathroom.
Wait. No, where are you going? Bitch.
To the bath? I just fucking said. You couldn't have taken the direct path between autonomy and Apollo Boostus. Because an immovable shelf is obstructing it.
Unstoppable force versus a movable object?
God damn it, I was thinking...
Man, you used to be smart, sis. What happened?
Sis,
Didn't think you'd walk right into that one.
you're the one who walked right into it according to your testimony. Excusez-moi? I'd be glad she has an actual explanation for this.
Honestly offended if you thought I missed such an obvious issue. Here's a clue. What makes a shelf different from a solid wall?
I don't know, but, you know, something about the words cannot be moved is striking me. If you look at the shelf on the end of the second line, you can see cannot be moved, as well as a DM from Noah.
Oh. I wonder.
Wait, you slipped through the gaps? No, that doesn't work. You're not thin enough for that, fat ass.
Oh, so you're saying I'm thick?
Yeah, I did just call you a fat ass in case you missed it.
Careful, Miss has literally eaten nothing but
Okay, okay. We're going too far. We're okay. Okay. Did we have to go that far? Cake is a perfectly acceptable thing to have for a meal. Most of the time.
To be fair, that's not quite right.
Oh!
You already got your daily key nutrients.
Bro.
I gotta give her that one. That was pretty good. That's good.
Sassy Lillian is best Lillian.
Lesbian Lillian is the best. I mean, what?
Why was I thinking of that? Why was I literally thinking of that too? What? I was literally thinking. I was also about to say lesbian Lillian is pretty good Lillian too, but like
Just pretty good?
that was pretty good.
Like, oh my god. Can we not?
All right, I'll tell you.
You're gay.
I know clipped.
Oh,
I climbed over it.
you what?
That's basically the same.
Wait, what?
Wait, but doesn't the wait,
Oh, dust.
the impression of a small face is visible in the dust.
Aw, she kissed it.
Well, yeah, but that means she actually did climb over it, which is kind of suspicious.
Well, no, this just means someone did.
Yeah, I guess.
Wait, no, if she had to climb over it, there should be a lot more than just a small face.
Not true. The dust.
So I think that's our contradiction, but it's the same piece of evidence we just used. I'm gonna just go with it. You got over it with Bennett Foddy? Is that even possible?
It didn't reach all the way to the ceiling. There's enough space above it.
I'm actually Spider-Woman.
I did fall down though, and I got really angry enough to throw a chair around. So it can basically be used like a ladder.
Don't you mean a stepladder?
Fuck! No! No!
Were you thinking about making that joke?
No.
I
I
mean,
was referencing Markiplier getting mad.
Sure, but are we sure it was a lot? I mean, why did you do that when there's personally unobstructed path to walk on?
Sometimes you gotta be unpredictable if you want results.
Never let them know your next move.
Throw your enemies off their game. You should know what I mean if you think about how you've kept this trial going.
Bam!
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I had a feeling I might learn something interesting if I didn't take the expected route.
Girl, that still doesn't make much sense to me.
Seems like it's working as intended then.
No, she's got a point. No, I'm saying there's literally still a major...
Wow, I guess Victoria really was right. You're a little slow on the uptake today.
Damn!
I'll adjust my test noise so even scrubs like you get it. Oh my god, Lillian.
Is it just me, or is she enjoying this a little too much? Man, what do you mean? You mean I enjoy being able to actually gaslight gatekeep girl boss? No way! Climbing over it with Fennec body.
Shut up.
Alright, it's time to drop the excuses and talk shop. You did not climb over. You did not hit her, and you did not.
Come on, I told you there was enough free space above it. I did not hit her. I did not.
Oh, hi, Lillian. I'm sure it's theoretically possible to climb, but it did not happen. Take note of the little face impression on the dust.
What does that have to do with the matter at hand? What does that have to
Absolutely
do with
nothing,
literally anything?
Absolutely nothing, Your Honor. It's not about what this face means, but what it implies about the rest of the shelf. The face was the only thing of note, and that means that aside from this, the dust hasn't been disturbed. Flame really climbed over the shelf, her footprints should have been in the dust.
Wow.
Fucking got me, yo.
Yeah?
Yeah. Can't clean that one away, can you?
I totally climbed that shelf. What the heck?
I climbed that shelf, I did! Oh, hi, Aurelia. I'm afraid feigning ignorance isn't gonna help you now. So, you may want to do any excuses now, it's cut up to you. What is going on here?
Ooh, are we supposed to congratulate?
Oh, this certainly isn't looking good, Miss Marstella. It seems there's no way you could have gone to the autonomy room as you claimed.
Stop the presses for a moment.
I will not be taking any more questions, please and thank you.
I guess I must have gone the other way then.
We just...
That wasn't possible!
Yo, she's not even fucking trying. You can't just casually change your testimony like that.
What the heck? The other witnesses were totally allowed to do it. I'm a well of creativity, you see. My imagination is vibrant.
Vibrantly stupid right now. Dispute, alright?
I totally had a thought like, hey, wouldn't it be funny if I climbed over this shelf for no reason?
I hate that I can definitely see her thinking that.
Yep.
But I must be misremembering what I actually ended up doing. Sorry, Chief. My bad, gang.
Bro.
That is the third worst excuse I have ever heard a witness make.
Third worst?
We'll take it as you being unsure which path you took.
Doesn't really make a difference now, does it? They've already ruled out both paths, unless you can phase through walls like the Flash.
I know clipped.
Even if you backtrack and say you went past beneficence, that just brings us back to this.
What does an open door really prove anyway? It's not like that affidavit says that they didn't see me pass by, no? Maybe they didn't think it was important enough to write down. Ever thought about that?
Ever think about that?
Lillian, come on.
Good call. I see what you're trying to do there. Well, it should be simple enough to confirm or deny that. Minutes to be called as witnesses to testify. Oh, that woke her up. Oh, never mind. No, it didn't.
Did you mean to object, Miss Preston?
No, it was a vocal stim. Is she actually still awake or just talking in her sleep?
Seriously? Imbeciles.
I suppose I understand the sentiment that she likely meant to convey. No doubt she would accuse you of trying to force more testimony to delay the proceedings.
I was only relaying the message and not thinking that yourself. Neither Mr. Kola or Dr. Hellinger have given any testimony despite being substantially involved. I believe that is enough to warrant the hearing them out on this matter. Plus, Mr. Kola may know about poison and Dr. Hellinger is a forensic expert. It's pivotal to hear them out to establish the connection between this case and ours. If you want to save time, you can hear from both of them at once.
You certainly make some good points. Miss Preston, do you object?
No, don't think you...
I will take that as tacit approval, I guess.
Seems our poor little princess isn't used to working late hours. Isn't that a shame?
The court agrees then.
Wait, we're actually doing this?
I guess, yeah. Calling those two witnesses is the fastest way to determine the merit of these claims. Please step up to the stand.
You know the funniest part, Noah?
I voiced both of them.
Yup. You want me to take the judge then?
Huh?
Should I take the judge then? Because, like, I would literally only be voicing
Yeah.
Aurelia right now.
Yeah, you can voice the judge.
Please ask the witnesses to introduce themselves, third-party plaintiff. My turn to do this, huh? We're quite familiar with both of you already. So, please say your name and that profession for the record.
Dr. Celeste Hellinger, professional detective working for Alethea. I'm in charge of this investigation, as you all will know by now. The defendant is correct about one point. My testimony is the objectively fastest way to a conclusion.
You certainly have been working hard so far.
I gather it is my turn.
To deliver chocolates.
My name is Undercover. I am your average local sweets merchant.
Who has also happened to be an FBI
Really
agent.
now.
You're still going to keep that up? You already know that's not your true identity.
All of you must be very tired from these proceedings. Would you care for some refreshments or chocolate, Your Honor?
Oh, well, I suppose I wouldn't mind a cookie or two.
With extra chocolate chips? What about you, Miss Preston? That extraordinary mind of yours is surely in dire need of some sugar or chocolates.
My dying mind is in need of some...
That may be the first palatable proposition I've heard in this trial.
Can we not get distracted from the issue here? Because I'd also like a cookie. Or you might have a point, I could also use a snack.
Not for you, Miss Chase. I haven't forgotten what you did.
Bro, do you want me to starve?
Your slenderest mouse says... Your slenderest mouse?
What the fuck?
Your slenderest... Slenderest? Oh my god! Your slenderest mouth has lost its right to my chocolates.
He's on a full 180. Shouldn't be surprised, I guess. Well, by now I'm kind of used to all the witnesses being mad at me.
Absolute cinema. Trying to get any information about the poison out of Mr. Kova is an objective waste of time. Spare yourself the effort. I'm slowly becoming Russian. Oh no.
Our testimony is gonna establish the key data points regardless.
Okay, I can do this. I can handle a German and Russian accent, that's fine.
It is clear that that is British. That it is clear that Lillian Maristelle is Louis Scott's murderer. However, I do not believe she killed Melanie Holden.
A cock.
The poison hypothesis is still merely an incorrect assumption.
I suppose we cannot press a man about something that hasn't yet been proven to exist. Please testify about the events that transpired on the lower floor and the possible relation to my case.
This is gonna be fun.
Witness testimony. Also, Noah,
What?
I find it crazy how we were sort of doubting the start of this act, and it's got us fucking hooked again.
Yep.
We arrived on...
When we arrived on the floor, we split it in two groups. The two of us went into beneficence. I began my investigation of the room while Mr. Kovar manually surveyed it, within my sight, of course. We left the entrance open and would have noticed anyone pass by the room. Nobody did.
Around 15 minutes later, 5 gunshots rang out. There was no question that they came from the justice room. We hurried over without delay. On my way there, I caught a brief glimpse of Miss Marstella, moving deeper into the room. And her tongue moving deeper into... Upon arrival, we found Miss Marstella standing over the dead body of Mr. Guard.
I immediately began my investigation. The room contained no hidden exits, no people.
She didn't find any poison. It doesn't exist. Even if it did, how could Miss Marstella have known about it?
What exactly does your devices do again?
It does things. Does that help?
Thanks, that voice crack was great. Thanks!
Thanks.
It is worth noting that no reliable means to remove such a substance were found.
After that, we searched the rest of the floor clockwise, but found no additional persons nor passages.
None of us possessed the means to fire a gun remotely. That leaves Miss Marstell as the only suspect opposite cinema.
That was 12 statements.
What?
That was 12 statements.
Fuck. Fucking hell.
We're going into Quirkasawa territory. Oh, God.
I gotta be honest, I was running out of energy. I was gonna suggest we take a break for the night. Or we stop for the night because like I was running out of my head hurt. I hungry, my head hurt. I want sleep.
Didn't you eat before recording?
Yes, but I'm still hungry. The case has made me hungrier.
Oh, that was certainly... What is this Noah guy talking about? He lined up with what was already written in this affidavit.
Did you assume otherwise? I made sure to note all the key facts. There's no point to say any more. Nobody disputes Lillian Marstella's guilt. And her being involved in the other murder is objectively implausible.
Too bad! Affidavit can only cover so much. Now that you testified, you'll have to see what details may come to light in the cross-examination.
I know I cannot stop you. Do your worst.
Bad. Oh.
Oh. Okay, okay, now it makes sense why there were 12 statements. Because we don't actually have to do it.
That, like... Wait, who's gonna... It's gonna be Oh, no. It's gonna be Lillian.
It's gonna be Victoria. It's gonna be Victoria.
He's like, oh, what is this, Miss Chase? You cannot cross-examine them. Is that how it works, man? It's the only way to ask them questions, I hope.
Of course, you may perform what is called a direct examination.
Right, I'll do that then.
Finally got them!
Well then, you can see the test. I should help you give us some options.
Yeah, they got to know something. This makes no sense, though. I really climbed over the shelf. There's something fishy going on with that.
Oh. Interesting.
That contradiction was hold significance, but I think there's something else we need to focus on right now. Has to be an issue with this testimony if you're not the culprit. If we think about this logically, that means one of them has to be the culprit instead.
Really? Neither of them gave me culprit vibes when I talked to them earlier. Couldn't it be someone else?
It's fairly apparent if we take the circumstances for what they are. Let's assume some other person shot him. Where would they have gone? Dr. Hollinger seems competent enough to not miss a secret passage in the room.
No, I figured it out. Mr. Gart shot himself, and Mr. Gart committed suicide by shooting himself 5 times. I've got it. Figured it out.
They must have slipped out through the door then. Sorry, they must have slipped out through the door then.
I am Throot. Also, man, you must be getting tired to suggest that.
I was completely joking with that, by the way.
Sure, that's possible. The issue comes after that. Nobody could have passed by beneficence with those two in there. You say you approached the room from the side of the shelf. No matter which way the supposed culprit ran, they should have been bumped into, they should have bumped into you or them.
Alright, you make a fair point.
And that's not even going into how nobody else should have been able to be on the floor in the first place.
So it's a phantom killer that vanished into thin air, huh?
No, this isn't 5-5. I go with the option that there has to be a hole in the alibi of these two, somehow.
What the fuck is a 5-5? Yeah, that might be an even bigger issue than me magically leaving no prints in the dust. For now, that mystery will have to be shelved.
Shut the fuck up, Lillian.
That's such a Noah joke.
That is such a Noah joke. I'm so Lillian-coded.
You sure seem in high spirits for someone who might get booked for murder with this.
Because I know you'll definitely bail me out. You wouldn't let my sacrifice go to waste. No pressure, of course.
Do we get to make out again?
What?
If I bail you out?
Sure. Also, why'd the music stop?
Wonderful! Oh shit,
Direct examination. Okay, what is the difference though?
Oh, I meant to save there. Is it
Press and see what happens.
It just seems the same.
Well, yeah, but you didn't see what happened after you pressed.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were too tired to continue. So does that mean we're
I didn't say. Just for a little bit, okay? Only a little bit. My headache I can only deal with my headache for so long.
This store can only be bored for so long. Any particular reason you split into these particular groups?
Apparently Miss Marstella and Mr. Gott had collaborated previously.
They did.
I had no particular preference, except that I did not want to be paired with Miss Marstella.
Personally, I felt it made sense to have someone capable of self-defense in each duo.
I suppose an FBI agent would be trained in that as well, isn't that right?
You'll need to do better than that to earn yourself a cookie, Miss Chase. Regardless of my own abilities, Dr. Hellinger is more than capable of looking after herself.
Really? She doesn't look that physically robust. I guess being a detective might mean she has some tricks up her sleeve. And you're sure that the other two went to the justice room? Did you see that?
They certainly didn't wait around until they entered the room opposite cinema. That was simply the direction they had it in. I had my own room to get started with after all. No, this saves!
Like rubber Raggy! Interesting way to put it. You make it sound like your approach was different from his.
You've sufficiently observed my method to know that the distinction is warranted.
Alright, you had your gadgets with you, huh?
They're called hunt devices. Of course I took them with me. There's no point in investigating without my equipment. Absolute cinema.
I'm thinking the contradiction's gonna be something with the hunt devices now. Have we gotten an autopsy? We've got an autopsy, right? Yeah, we did. An ink stain.
Huh.
How are we noticing like key parts of the body? Like, so we didn't notice the sweat at first, and now we didn't notice the ink at first.
Yeah. You willing to bet there might have been poison in the baton? I don't know.
Maybe? How did they help you exactly?
I employed methods of ultrasonic testing and thermography to assess the room for defects.
Defect? Like Slay the Spire?
A good hiding spot may evade the human eye, but they cannot deceive modern forensic technology.
I can see that being thorough, I suppose. Mr. Kulva, what did you do while she was busy with that? And, well, let's just say I mean her hunt devices.
What are you insinuating, Aurelia? I wondered and looked at some things.
That seems remarkably aimless in comparison.
We didn't really know what to look for. The Reaper's ghost could have been anywhere.
I figure he might have tried to use the chance to look for more dangerous government weapons. Only the approaches seemed very different. One of you was stationary while the other wandered around. And that room looked pretty spacious. Can you really say that you kept track of each other at all times while in there?
Well, I wouldn't say I was stationary. My hunt devices have a vibration function and
Oh
collection.
my
You would be incorrect to
God!
assume it was impossible because of the room's size.
The rooms are fairly empty. The tallest objects there are a few shelves and the small pillars. Nothing that could significantly obstruct your view.
Of the cinema, to be precise, one could have likely hidden if they really tried. The other would have immediately noticed their absence. And it certainly would not have been possible to leave the room unnoticed. Remember, the 21st night of September.
Fucking damn it. Lillian suggested she could have slipped past you. What are your thoughts on that?
Impossible beyond reasonable doubt.
You're investigating the room at the same time, no? Even if you left the door open, did you really have constantly kept the hallway in your view?
I don't assert such claims lightly, unlike you journalists.
Okay, fuck you.
It was my first order of business to set up a motion sensor facing the door. Even if I wasn't directly looking at the hallway, I would have been alerted if anyone passed by.
That's pretty thorough, but I guess it makes sense you're wary of that.
The worst problem in a search is your target being able to change position. With this, I think we can agree that this option has been adequately eliminated. Us humans may get distracted and blink. Machines do not.
Well, machines can malfunction, but she probably has some way to stop that happening as well. Definitely sounds reliable enough. Miss Marcel must have almost certainly lied by going to the autonomy room, then. Absolutely. You're able to establish that witness. Let's talk about what happened next. That's not good.
I have an idea.
What?
Go to the hunt devices. Limited capability to scan the interior of objects.
What about it?
What if there actually is something in the baton?
Where would we present that?
I don't know. Just a thought. I know it's gonna come later.
Let's see.
Why did you skip over the other text? Weren't you gonna press everything first?
Well, yeah. I wanted to seal the statements. What I'm thinking is like, maybe this statement would be where we would present it? But I'm not sure. Because that's like the only like sort of vague one, you know? Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see around 15 minutes later. 5 minutes right now. 500 gunshots. And are you sure about this? It's been very sudden.
Yes.
Can you confirm this, Dr. Hellinger?
I am not prepared to make such a definite statement. It was one shot followed by several others. The bullets we found are consistent with the assumption that 5 shots were fired. Absolute cinema, but I would be wary to conclude it merely from what I heard.
Interesting. It seems like you're the only one strangely confident about this, Mr. Kova. Perhaps you've heard some gunshots before as part of, I don't know, some training exercise?
No, it's actually because I'm the real culprit and know how often I shot.
You're still on the stand, witness. Please answer seriously. No, what?
What was he cooking?
Cook!
Apologies, Your Honor. Her random guesses must be wearing my nerves. I can count, believe it or not, Miss Chase.
What the? Ace Attorney people can't count above 3.
Even holding this tray, I still have one free hand to count all the ways up to 5. Amazing, I know.
Shut up, bro.
Wow! He's has such an attitude today.
Okay, be that way, bitch. Fine. Are you positive what you heard was gunshots then?
Yes.
There's no chance there was anything else?
No chance.
Dr. Hellinger?
It cannot be entirely ruled out that it was something merely imitating the sound of gunshots. If you want to have fun, you can add a little splash of the Invincible title card if you want. Every time I say "I," a series of explosions or a very loud TV speaker playing several gunshots are fathomable. We discovered no evidence suggesting such things, of course.
Please hear to that, Mr. Koba. Sure, there's some small room for that at least.
Nope. Those were gunshots. There's no question.
I'm gonna be honest, it is still a little... I know he's an FBI agent and whatnot, but it is a little weird why he's so confident about this.
Yeah.
There are 2 kinds of people in this... There are two wolves on the witness stand.
No!
One is an FBI agent. The other is a wannabe FBI agent. Can you be more specific about how fast your response was?
A few seconds. We left the room pretty much immediately after realizing what we'd heard.
And is there a chance anyone managed to get past you in the hallway?
With all undue respect, we're not blind.
Well, you are wearing glasses. It was my impression that the hallway featured some pretty bizarre patterns on the wall. Also happened to be that life-size mannequin. Perhaps there was some way to hide behind it while you went past?
Terrible idea. No cookies for you.
Fuck!
There isn't enough space to hide behind the statue. No way to miss anyone if you walk right past
God
it.
fucking damn it!
I believed.
Bro, you said that with so much despair.
Like you're really mad you don't get cookies.
I'm so hot. My stomach, it's kind of empty.
You ate the key earlier. You'll be fine. I believe Dr. Hillinger performed a check on it later.
I shat that out, dumbass!
Yes, so? You got to digest some of the key flakes, I guess. I don't know.
Flakes! Oh my lord, Noah.
Correct. It seems suspicious that
Da, 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 da.
correct. It seems suspicious enough to investigate in the aftermath. Though there are some peculiarities about it, there are no hiding places inside that would hit the Ah!
Next line, please. Next line, please. Next line, please. Also, tell me how far we're into the video so I know when that happened, because I'm gonna want you to export that later.
2 hours and 3 minutes.
Okay.
Because
Shut up! Stop making fun of me.
Was the dirty chest so pretty close when you approached it?
It was wide open. Like your mouth.
What? Huh? Excuse me? What was that, Mr. Kova? There's only one person who can open my mouth wide, and that's... I mean, why would it be open?
I don't know, ask Lillian. I can only speculate about that. But if I were to serve my opinion, which is also made with chocolate, Miss Marstella wanted to make it seem like she just arrived.
I knew you were made of chocolate!
That was clearly the impression she wanted to give when we ran into her, after all. What are you doing? No, stop it. No. No, no, no. That is not allowed. No, please. Okay, alright. I guess I am now the chocolate man.
Oh, now you're Kova again. His real name is Choco Late.
Shut the fuck up!
Choco Latte.
And my suffering.
Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure?
I admit that I only briefly saw her back.
Only I mean,
Still, her clothes are very recognizable and the hair matched hers.
anything else? How about you, Dr. Hellinger?
I can't say I witnessed this. Mr. Kova was ahead of me.
He was faster than a woman? It's clear because he could FBI. It just strikes me as a little odd. If Lillian shot him, she should have already been inside the room. But you saw suggest she got there mere moments before you.
Maybe, maybe not. She could have peeked out of the room, seen us, and decided there was no point trying to sneak out. Or she intentionally waited at the door to give the false impression she just arrived there to us. You called her a mystery maniac, did you not? These attempts at deception would be consistent with such a profile.
I doubt that's the words I used, but fair enough.
There is no good reason to have doubts about who I saw. It's obvious if you look at what happened next.
Here's everything that happened in this case. What was everyone's position in the room? Describe the scene for me.
The body was lying in front of the display case, which was more or less located in the room's center. Excuse me. Miss Marstella stood right in front of it and was presumably looking down.
So you technically cannot tell because you have her back to you?
I guess not.
Because she was focused on the body and facing away from the door.
That is what it looked like. Your point?
Just assessing the situation. Where was the gun, by the way?
On the floor.
Behind or in front of Lillian?
If I recall correctly, it was lying between her and the door, a little off to the side.
Lose room for evidence tampering behind Lillian's back. Not quite sure what to do with that. What did you do next? I imagine you confronted her.
I'm not the investigation expert, so I waited for Dr. Hellinger to take the lead because, as I said, I'm a simple sweets merchant.
Let me explain from here. I immediately they said that, but yeah.
What is wrong with me, man?
Do you want that list digital or physical? Please walk us through your steps in this investigation.
First, we briefly queried Miss Marstella about what happened.
What are you laughing at now? Huh?
You flubbed that. You know you flubbed that.
He was
line.
coming.
You. What? What?
Huh? He who is coming?
Her testimony clearly necessitated a search of the room for any hidden factors. Thankfully, I am equipped to reliably check every suspicious-looking nook and cranny for cracks and openings.
With my Nintendo Switch 2 Plus.
I was able to set up and investigate the room without any notable incidents.
What did the others do during that time?
Fucking. They stood near the wall and watched. None of us left the room from the time we found the body until I was finished. It's fairly safe to say neither could have moved or touched anything while I was busy.
And what were your findings? Anything unknown in the room?
Absolute cinema, there really wasn't much of note, like I said. We have the display case in the middle of the nearby pillar. There are some empty boxes and shelves like in the other rooms. It's spacious but fairly empty. There's no question whatever used to be there was moved out a considerable long time ago.
Before time
Before
had
time
a
had a
name.
All the walls featured a repeating mouth pattern, except for the carved outer wall, which consisted of windows identical to those on this floor.
Wait, you mean a floor had windows?
The pattern was objectively distracting. I'm running out of breath. My head hurts. Ow.
Oh no, I can't say that. Oh, fuck! The DRA won again! Noah! Where did you go to school? I wonder who the mastermind could be. Shut up! We're trying to figure out who the mastermind is.
But it could not have concealed any hidden door or person from me.
Guess it's fair to have faith in that technology. What else did you do?
After I was satisfied that nobody else was there, I investigated the body and nearby evidence. Absolute cinema. My findings are already in the court record thanks to Miss Preston.
Did you run Lillian with your findings?
It was objectively preferable not to share the results of my investigation at that time. It's rarely productive to inform a suspect too soon if they are under suspicion.
Indeed. She did not even let us look at their screens while she went over the evidence. I bet she was looking at porn. Well, a layman like me could not have made much of it anyway. Why did I say that? Why did I say that? I don't know.
What is with you this episode?
I think I'm losing it. I think my head is hurting so bad I'm losing it. There's one thing I can say for certain though. What the fuck, Noah? I bet she was looking at what?
Oh my god.
What is wrong with me?
Oh man, imagine we got this Noah during the chapter 6 investigation.
What?
Oh, imagine we got this Noah during the chapter 6. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. That's quite the jump forward from what we were talking about. What were we talking about again?
That is the reason you wanted to call us to the stand, no? The good thing about snacks is that you don't have to wait for mealtime. We should just focus on the important point.
Give me a fucking snack.
Which is that you are trying to avoid the blame for your crimes.
Well, on what grounds do you assert this? Shouldn't be an authority on secret government substances. You're really just a local food merchant, that is.
Keep trying to play at that, it makes no difference. Even if I was a government agent, it's not like I can prove a negative. The one making the claim should serve up some evidence of their own.
That's asking a bit much given what I have to work with.
Not my problem.
aren't finding in the thinker suggests that some military-grade items went into the building.
Let's assume that. The real point is that it's still that this has precious little to do with Miss Maristella. The case could be made that those occupying this place got their hands on it. Your young friend doesn't even live in this state.
I haven't worked out every detail just yet. There has to be a reason she killed Mr. Guard.
I can think of a reason that was mentioned earlier, in fact. We will see how long your mind gains can cast doubt on it.
The fact remains that no traces of this poison were found in the room.
She could have just wiped it off with her sleeves or something.
And bit an extremely lethal poison on her clothes?
Well, no one said it was acid. Well, it's only deadly if it enters the bloodstream. There's no immediate concern.
Absurd cinema, acknowledged. However, that is still a very doubtful hypothesis.
Okay, now my heart feels like it's hurting now.
My investigation was very thorough.
Oh god, his heart is really in his chest.
Ow!
My heart! I loved her!
She would have needed to remove every last bit of the substance.
My heart. I loved her.
Absolute heartbreak. Something that could not have been accomplished by hasty measures such as wiping it with your sleeves. You'd, at the bare minimum, need some water to reliably clean it up. Ideally, some detergent.
That's where this comes in.
She was not in possession of that at the time. Isn't the truth that she left it with you before heading downstairs?
Oh shit.
She had no subsequent chance to hand it back to you afterwards. Intentionally or not, the data you present is incorrect.
I'll reflect my hand there.
Regardless, any cleaning measure should have also gotten rid of all the other traces on the case.
Such as?
Such as Mrs. Holden's blood. You are not going to say she cleaned the case and then somehow replaced that, no? While not impossible in theory, it clearly exceeds the means she had at her disposal at the time. There also would have been no reason for her to do something like that.
Well, yes, but maybe this poison has some unique property which allowed it to be cleaned off easily.
It is certainly very convenient to posit a theoretical substance with unknown properties. I hope you realize that you will have to prove that if you want to move forward. I'm looking forward to the peer review.
That might be difficult because it's almost definitely wrong. You'll have to hold it on until I can find something else. There's always something else. Oh my... Okay, there's only two more.
Okay, good. Jesus.
And you're certain nobody could have evaded your search? You have to elaborate to convince me.
It certainly wasn't a trivial task.
What was that about? Damn.
After completing justice, I decided we should proceed by investigating the floor clockwise. It would have been objectively annoying if someone slipped into a room we already searched. For that reason, undercover remained behind in the hallway. He remained put where he could observe the doors to justice and autonomy. I made my way through the hallway back to Beneficence, keeping Miss Maristella with me. I had to start my investigation of the room from scratch to rule out anyone hiding in it. The door was left open like last time to keep eyes on the hallway. I told Miss Master to stay at the entrance to the room so she and Mr. Kova could watch each other. This minimized the possibility that any of us could be ambushed unseen. This same procedure was then repeated for autonomy. I finished by investigating the shelf. Those findings are in the court record. That concluded the investigation. I told Mr. Corver to meet at the elevator. You will have to agree that this left no conceivable hiding space. Nor any chance for an extra person to evade us.
You split up again? Was I really so smart?
It couldn't be helped if we wanted to decisively rule out any extra person.
What the motion sensor you mentioned earlier? Could you have set that up to make sure nobody slipped past or into justice?
That option is not reliable enough under these circumstances. Due to the interference signals in this tower, it cannot inform me remotely. Any potential hidden person would have had the option to remove the sensor or tamper with it.
I wanted to leave as little room for doubt as possible. Fair enough. Why did you decide to leave Mr. Cova behind as opposed to Lillian?
It should be evident that Lilia Marsteller couldn't be trusted. Keeping under observation by two people minimized the risk.
Aren't you worried she might try something while alone with you?
In my assessment, the probability of her winning an altercation against me was negligible.
I'm not sure that confidence is warranted. She packs quite a punch. She packs quite a punch. Mr. Cova, I take it you didn't see or do anything notable while alone in that hallway?
Of course not. If I had, I would have offered it up already.
I had already investigated everything in justice. Even if you hypothesize he tampered with anything, it would have been too late to affect my findings. Given I told Miss Master to keep observing him from the instances, his chances to do so were negligible as well.
Fair enough, I guess. Did you find anything else to note while investigating the other rooms?
I suppose I will have to provide this data point against my better judgment. There were no secret passages, but there is technically one more opening in each of those rooms.
And what would that be?
This will sound familiar. Ventilation shafts. Each of the rooms featured one. However,
Too small. Wait a second.
You're thinking what I'm thinking? There's a small face imprint on the shelf. And who here do we know has a pretty small face? Mariko.
But that's crazy. Wait, what? Really? I wasn't. Huh. I wasn't really thinking about Mariko.
I don't think that she's like the final culprit or anything, but she's definitely involved.
correct. The dimensions match those we encountered on this floor.
Did any of those show traces that the cover was recently removed?
The vent in autonomy had a damaged cover. I could not determine if that happened recently.
Autonomy. Room is directly underneath the original crime scene, right? Where Mr. Polly claimed he saw Dr. Wade in.
That would appear to be the case, yes.
Wait. No.
What?
Okay, no, that makes even less sense. Never mind.
Okay.
For like a split set, until I remembered Mariko's head, I was like, what if she's Fan Wade? And then I remembered that she's fucking short as hell.
Bro. Really?
Shut up! Shut up!
You know what? I had Mikakobot and DRA. You've had this theory.
Okay, it had... So...
No, it didn't. Shut up.
Wait. I have a crazy theory.
Okay.
Crazier. Does it look like it would have been possible for him to have gotten shot from an autonomy?
He died in justice, so...
Well, I know that,
if it was
but like
done...
I'm saying, does it look?
No, I know. I'm rationalizing it in my head. Maybe if it's through the vents, yes.
Well, even like But, like, no one thought that... But, like, since it was ruled out that no one was in autonomy, there was a chance it could have gone away. And she just said the vent cover was damaged.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm thinking that maybe... Wait, hold on, let me check the autopsy again. Wait.
What?
Holy shit.
What?
I don't remember what exactly it was, but like, didn't Kova say that the gun was like between Lillian and the door, but slightly off to the side?
Yes.
If you were to throw the gun from autonomy, where would that land exactly?
Yeah. It would land off to the side, and it would land in between Lillian and the door. Depending... That's why her face would have been smushed against the shelf, because she would have been leaning her face on the shelf to lean herself over it to throw the gun.
Holy shit. Is it actually Mariko? Hold on, can we see that?
Like,
can we see that face in higher?
Because like,
it's not gonna look good on OBS,
like,
but I need to know.
Yeah.
Could that be her?
If you think about it, yes, it could be. Because if you think about it, if she smushes her face against the shelf in that way, she would be leaning on the shelf, and she would be leaning on the shelf in order to get the gun to throw it over.
Wait.
What?
This is gonna sound crazy. You have to stick with me for a moment.
Okay.
But what if she didn't shoot from autonomy, but just from the shelf? Because as we know, they didn't check autonomy. They went immediately to justice. Which means if she shot from autonomy, she would have then had to run to the shelf, get closer to the shelf, and then throw the gun, which they would have seen. But if she was at the shelf, then all she had to do was lean in, shoot, and then immediately throw the gun.
Yeah, but like, the victim died inside justice. He didn't die outside the room.
Well, yeah, and here goes into part 2 that I almost forgot to mention. What if some of the dust on the shelf isn't dust, but gunpowder?
Oh.
What if that face
Now
is
you're cooking.
gunpowder? Wait a second.
Now you're cooking.
What if that face is gunpowder?
Oh shit.
Because now that if you look at it closely, it looks like a face and like where you would put like the barrel of the gun, not like the barrel, but like the bottom part of the gun, you know, like like where the magazine would be, I guess.
Yeah. Everybody sit down at the dinner table because Krazzy's cooking.
And also, let's not forget that she was in the vent for hours. So it's possible she could have snuck down, set up broken the display case, and grabbed the gun and then set herself up to when they eventually came down. Wait a second. Wait. I can't remember. Was it her testimony that got us down there, or was it after? I think it was after. We're gonna have to see that after we're recording. Oh my god. Oh. Wow. Once again, we're giving a foot and one a mile.
How did we do that?
I genuinely think that is what happened, though. Like, I think we sort of solved it. Were there, like, any other traces that someone's been in there? Anything on the ceiling?
You think I wouldn't have checked that? No, there was nothing else that stood out in the room.
I see. Thanks. I think camera seems possibly worth keeping in mind, at least. And it would make sense why why wouldn't the vents be connected floor to floor? And also, no one would be... And also, who said she was in the vents the entire time? Like she could have done what Monokuma did, and just went out that window and went down to the bottom floor that way.
I was so fucking confused when you said Monokuma so casually.
How so?
Nobody else could have gotten to the locked floor. Nobody could have escaped from the crime scene without being detected. Nobody else could have stooped on that floor after the crime, nor was there any way to leave. What else is needed? No matter how you calculate it, she's the only remaining suspect.
Or Rico Polo. Okay, oh, that, sure. The defendant, the only alternative would be some remote way to fire the gun. Doesn't sound like you can fathom anything like that.
The gun was found lying on the floor.
Does it tell us where that glass case was?
No, not really.
Does it say on the autopsy where his body was facing? Yeah, broken before he died. Oh, but a struggle?
Yeah, if we go with our Mariko theory, that doesn't explain what the ambush is. That doesn't explain what the struggle is. Because if we go with Mariko theory, that means that he got ambushed.
God damn it! I'm going even more insane. So let's remember that Lillian swears she actually did go to autonomy.
Uh-huh.
And yet the dust was somehow replaced. So what if Mariko actually did go into the room and had a struggle with him and then killed him, and then snuck past Lillian and went through the bottom of the shelf?
True.
The shelf, because the fact that Lillian is adamant that she climbed over the shelf, yet there's dust on it, clearly shows that, someone had, I don't know, replacement dust. So who's to say that she didn't just replace the dust once she went through? I mean, did she have very little time? Yes, but most of the issues that come with this is just the timing of it.
Yeah.
There wasn't any nearby furniture that could have been used to prop it up. Any notions of a literal remote-controlled gun can be safely rejected. The tower's electromagnetic interference reaches that floor as well.
You sound like you're turning into the judge for a second. The tower's electromagnetic interference.
Nor were there any traces of a purely mechanical construction present. There certainly should not have been any chance for any of us to remove something like that either. Except for Miss Marstella, Vinci was alone in the room. However, she had no need for such a thing.
True. I guess firing the gun multiple times would require something more elaborate than, say, some string. Especially given how accurately it seemed to have hit Mr. Guard 5 times.
That's a fair assessment. At least there are some points we can agree on.
Like I said that she and Mr. Guard searched the room together first before she left. If there had been any obvious gun trap set in the open, seems too convenient she'd just miss it for Guard to pull the trigger while it... Could there be another way to manipulate a gun without being present? It's worth repeating that this testimony can't go unchallenged. If you've got any ideas as to who's the suspect, now would be the time.
To be fair, one of them feels kind of weird to me right now.
Really? Who is it?
No, I don't want to bias you. They seemed fine when I talked to them earlier. Not sure I've got confidence in my hunch yet.
It's rare for you to be unsure about these things. Did what happened with regard affect your confidence?
I can tell what you're thinking, but it's not that. This one's just weird. I'll get back to you once I'm more sure there's something off here.
You don't necessarily have the time for that.
Hey, it's your typical alibi problem. There's basically only two approaches. You either show the alibi has a weakness, or that having one doesn't matter in the first place.
Those sound like pretty good approaches. I try to figure something with that. To show a weakness. They'd have to prove their sequence of events couldn't possibly have been as tight as they claim. And they would give that the alibi doesn't matter in the first place. Well, that likely involves raising another possibility for how the murder was carried out. Either way, we probably won't be able to keep this third-party pretense for much longer. It's time to go on the offense against these two. So I do actually have an idea because of that now.
Okay.
Where was that statement I was talking about earlier? What do these hunt devices do? Oh my god.
What? Oh! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Is it this statement though?
I don't think so. I feel like it's a different one.
I began my investigation while Mr. Copenhagen was right within my sight. Nobody did. About 15 minutes later, 5 gunshots. Wait. Okay. There's no question they came from the justice room. We heard over without delay. On my way over, I kind of glimpsed of. We went deeper in the room. Upon arriving, we found this where I saw her over there. Yeah. Okay, there's 4 more, I believe, after this. She didn't find any poison. That's not relevant. No stuff was found.
Oh no, I know which one. It's the last one. It's the last one. Yeah, it's that one.
Hell yeah! Oh! Wow, I'm surprised you figured that out. Oh my god. You're not giving someone enough credit here. Yourself and your state-of-the-art technology, that is.
Excuse me?
Theoretically, you absolutely had the means to fire a gun remotely. Your tool to put an autonomous drone now. I remember you mentioning it.
Oh, a drone.
Oh my god.
My grandchildren have one of those. Don't they require a remote to operate? I thought that wasn't possible in this tower.
Now that we're considering the fact that this one is autonomous, Your Honor, but it can operate automatically with no constant input required.
I see. So it's like one of those robots from the Space Center.
So does this take place in DD? Like,
I don't know, man. Technology sure is advancing quickly these days.
man, I miss the days where there wasn't, like, luminol and fingerprinting analysis and all that. Your Honor, fingerprinting analysis didn't exist like 60 years ago. Oh, I'm like 105? I didn't know that. The point is, this thing can probably be pre-programmed to carry out certain instructions. Who's to say it couldn't have been used to fire and carry a gun? Oh, wait, Miss Chase, are you... Oh, wait, yeah, wait, why are you doing the judge? Wait,
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we forgot. Okay,
wait, Miss Chase, are you saying... I only want to ask Dr. Hellinger if that would have been technically possible.
This is a textbook example of everything that is wrong with detectives of your type.
You haven't said no.
For reference, this is the drone in question.
It's the Nintendo drone.
No, I cannot deny that it's possible to mount a gun to it. Firing it might be difficult, however.
Good thing you got that covered as well. Even if your drone can fire by itself, you have another device that can! Your rifling market analyzer is evidently capable of firing shots on its own.
Conceded. What's your next step? Are you not going to run with the possibility simply because you found it?
That appears to have been the pattern so far.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure you argued that Lillian is the culprit via process of elimination. That'll even one additional possibility, even if unproven, defeats that process entirely.
Mr. Kova, you saw that drone. Isn't it correct that I had it with me the entire time?
Kova, please. Kova, I'm begging you. I'm sorry for everything we've done wrong. Please, say no!
I certainly saw it hovering close to you whenever I looked.
You actually had it flying around.
Correct. The drone was put in self-defense mode at the time. I assess that a high level of caution was warranted. If someone had tried to get violent in my presence, it would have instantly attacked them. It wouldn't have shot bullets, of course. What it would have done is stun them with an appropriate amount of electricity.
Ouch. Well, we only have your word for that. Not exactly the best source.
Mr. Kova said it remained with me at all times, didn't he?
Only at the times I actually looked towards you. I'm sure it was with you at all times after we got to the crime scene. Couldn't swear on it if we're talking about our investigation and beneficence, though.
That's unfortunate.
I'm gonna be honest, even though it's a possibility, I don't... If this is what happened, I just don't think it's Hellinger who's at fault.
Really?
I feel like we would have gotten hints that it was Hellinger at this point.
Yeah, I guess so.
I know that's not really, like, proof or anything, especially with how this case has been unfolding, but...
I mean, like, we latched on to the Mariko Polo theory with basically nothing, so, like...
I mean, to be fair, the dots were connecting. Well, then I'm very much least the option that you sent the drone out with some other task.
Were we onto something, or were we on something?
I would say we were onto something. With the door open wide, it's hard to deny I could have left it to do something.
Do you realize how many assumptions you have to make for that to be workable? That was the first time I ever went to that floor. How could I possibly have been aware of the situation enough to give reliable instructions to it? I could not have predicted that the other group would split up conveniently.
Wait a minute, did she just let something slip?
What?
Did she just let something slip? Look, go to the joint affidavit. How would she know that they split up?
Maybe?
Anyone spotting the drone would have given it away. It would have been an objectively stupid plan.
Stupid but possible.
Miss Marstella claimed she closed the door behind her when she left Justice. In order for my drone to get in, Mr. Gott would have needed to open the door.
I mean, not necessarily.
Wait. It's a damaged vent in autonomy.
Oh, yeah. I was about to say that.
Did he open it and then step back?
Well, the drone could have looked threatening and caused him to back off.
You're positive I predicted that I had to instruct it to not shoot on sight but to threaten him first.
I just wanted to point out there are still options here, no matter how shaky. It's considerable you failed to consider this as it involves yourself, but don't have that luxury. Miss Chase, I'm frankly not sure what you're trying to do. You called this witnesses to further the case against Miss Maristella, did you not? Are you telling to discredit them now? That wasn't my intention, Your Honor. I only would have a field day with this if I don't subject to them with at least a little scrutiny. Dr. Hellinger adequately explained why it's a somewhat unlikely theory. Not only strikes the real case. Wow, Aurelia really brought that one back. I'd appreciate it if you could redirect your focus back on how this case is tied to Mrs. Holden's murder. Sorry, Holden McCock's murder. That's what really matters for the question of the third-party defendant's liability. Of course, I get suggesting that. I'll just keep looking for something more case-breaking. Seems like this wasn't good enough to do the trick. There's another thing? God damn it!
We'll do that next time. I've run out of energy. I'm done.
Got you.
I'm out. I'm out. I'm out, Chief.
KO! Oh my god, that was a long session. Oh, this is getting good. This is getting fucking peak. Oh man.
It's been peak.
Yeah, true. So I think the number one takeaway from this is that Aurelia and Lillian are confirmed lesbians and nothing is better.
Yep.
See you guys next week on Dragon Ball Z.